Heyo everyone and welcome, I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 742nd stream where I am going to be playing a game that is new to me, likely a game you haven't heard of. I would suspect anyways that it's a game you haven't heard of, and one that perhaps might be a bit of a hidden gem. There we go, that's the right word there. I don't know, we're gonna find out, but it does have a rather unique description, which I'll share with you in a moment. And we're going to see if it's going to live up to the hype I have in my mind anyways, because there's a lot of things in the description that just tick the right boxes for me. So if you can't figure it out by now, since it's actually on the screen behind me, this game is called Sephonie. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm fairly confident anyway. And it is developed by two folks that are creators of the Anodyne series. That's Anodyne 1 and 2. These are two fairly popular indie titles. And They did fairly well. In fact, I have the original Anodyne on my Switch, so that's definitely a good pedigree for a nice indie game. And this is a bit of a deviation for them, as their Anodyne series is a 2D pixel art style affair. Not only that, I was watching a developer interview with both the developers, and interestingly, in this particular game, the writing actually was swapped from the writer in Anodyne. They actually swapped it so that the other creator, who mostly did the music and the programming on Anodyne, was actually writing the story. So they got to practice their chops, so to speak. So, and Twitchy Berry, welcome on in. So I'm really excited to try this game. Let me first, though, just try to explain to you why this game got me interested in the first place. So first of all, if you're not familiar, I'll just give you a little behind the scenes. I am a part of a website called Keymailer. And what Keymailer is, it's a service that pairs content creators with aspiring, or sometimes actually not so aspiring, real popular game developers. Basically game developers, let's just put it that way. And what they do is, through this site, they can track the content created around a certain game. And so keys for these games, whether it be on Switch or Steam, etc., whatever platforms you sign up for, can be offered to you, or you can apply requesting a key. And every now and then, I do get keys offered to me without me requesting them, and I look at them. I'll be honest, I actually decline most because I just don't feel like they would suit the kind of content I create. I feel like they don't really do a good job of making me hyped about the game, or I just flat out no, I won't enjoy it. It's not my type of game. And I would, hey, cool, free game, yay, but if I'm not actually going to enjoy it, because I just don't like that genre, it's probably not good for me to take that key, accept it, and try to create some content around something I know I'm just not really a fan of. So this popped up as a game, Sephonie. Pixel 9, welcome on in. And I guess what I'll tell you here is, right off the bat, it had this sort of low poly style, which just really captured my attention, because I do like that style a lot. And this is what the copy said: memories linger across time, deep beneath the island's surface. Already I'm like, ooh. In this story-driven 3D platformer, explore Sephonie Island's massive cave network and link with unidentified species using the novel puzzle grid system. Explore the island's depths as shipwrecked biologists Amy, Ingwen, and Ryu, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing those at least close, whose personal histories come to bear on the shifting spiritual landscape of the island depths. What? I mean, I'm all in. And then the next line is parkour-esque platforming. I'm a big fan of this as well. In fact, I really enjoyed Mirror's Edge, and that's the first game which I came across that sort of used parkour as a key feature. So use an acrobatic moveset to navigate lush jade canopies and rusty sandstone spires. Fling yourself over high ledges using the satisfying teledash vault, and deftly wall run across dangerous outcroppings. And they have this little gif of one of the characters wall running, which ever since I experienced that in Prince of Persia, I was hooked. Grapple through the air with the help of long-tongued ribbats. What? Or climb tall cliffs via sticky-ridged grip shrooms. Linking with certain creatures will grant you new abilities to reach the farthest depths of the island. The relaxing and casual puzzle grid system. The trio must research the island's unknown creatures by linking with them using the one-of-a-kind puzzle grid system. You'll rotate and place a series of multicolored pieces onto the board and create large, same-colored islands. Each creature has different challenges to overcome. And this kind of looks a bit like Tetris, and then what is it? Tanagrams, I think, is what I used to play with. Tanagrams? Let's look this up and see if I'm remembering. Tanagram? Tangrams? Tangrams? Yeah, tangrams, that's what it is. Which are those puzzles where you have shapes that you have to fit into another shape. So they're trapezoids, triangles, squares, etc. Anyway, so it kind of looks a bit like that. So you have these Tetris pieces and a shape you have to fit them into. There's no right solution to your linking. Use your intuition to react to the creature's moves and what appears on the board, and you'll soon be on your way to success. A research trip gone awry. In the near future, 3 biologists are on a joint mission to use their state-of-the-art onyx implants to research the creatures of the uninhabited Sephonie Island. But as they approach the island, a sudden storm leaves them shipwrecked. Amy Lim, Taiwanese-American and bold leader, hails from the Midwestern USA town of Bloomington. And this is Illinois, by the way. Ryu Hayashi, an analytically minded Japanese-Taiwanese researcher, calls the bustling Tokyo his home, and Ingwen Lin, a kind and considerate Taiwanese scientist, lives in Taipei. This was kind of a cool thing in the developer chat, actually, because the developers are, I don't know where they live exactly, but at least their ancestry is Taiwanese, I believe is what they said. So there's apparently some really good storytelling around identity and what it means to be from a certain place, but also to have a certain sort of heritage and ancestry. Really cool. I appreciate all the comments here in the chat, by the way, some good ones. I missed a few folks coming in. Chrono, welcome on in. Animate Barrel says they had you at Explorer 3D Platformer. They totally did. It's so true. And Twitchy Berry says, I may be stopping in at a used game shop with the Animal Crossing Amiibo card binder. I may try trading some stuff in for a favorite or two. So I'll try to stick to triples, but if there's anything here you'll want me to let me know, and I'll set it aside for you before I go on Friday. Thank you, Barry. I'm the worst. I'm so sorry. I need to get back to you on that. I'm definitely going to have to check that out. Thank you so much. And Namus is here. Hey, Omana. I'm not sure if I'm going to chat this stream. I may be late into the stream because right now me and my friends are messing around. Anyway, hope you have an amazing stream. Thank you for that, and I'll see you here soon. The last little bit here is that the trio in this game will find their motivations and loyalties put to the test as they navigate Sephonie's caverns, facing not only physical challenges, but also their deepest memories and dreams. As they grow more intimate with each other and the island, an ancient force brewing deep in the island's abyss may threaten their newfound relationship and the world. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, they have kind of bullet points of features, but I'll tell you, things like deep emotional story, talking about deep bonds of a trio, human experience crafted entirely by this dynamic duo, parkour-esque moves, all kinds of neat stuff here. The puzzle mechanic, yeah, very, very neat. So that is why this game, Sephonie, spoke to me. But I did something unusual. So typically, with games that I'm reviewing lately, I will actually play them. Now, I have the option, even with Sephonie, the option just to play and see if I want to create content around it. I actually have another game that I do want to do that with, and if Sephonie doesn't pan out, we might actually go to it. It's a nice little, simple arcade type affair, and I'm probably going to write a Steam review as well as maybe a little video on it. But Sephonie just seemed like the type of experience I would want to have you join me for. So we're going to use this controller right here. It's Steam that I'm playing this game on. And so we're going to use this Asus PC controller, which I like. It's a good one. And let's dive in to this game, shall we? All right. Sephonie. So, right off the bat, let's take a look here at settings. And I did look a little bit at this earlier. I did run it once and then shut it down and ran it again. That just helps to make sure everything's sort of initialized and working the way it's supposed to. And real clean looking menu. I do like this. It reminds me of a subway map. So we've got some different things here now. Obviously, everything is pretty much default at this point, except for a few graphics options. I did force it to 60 frames a second. I don't know. I tend to do that. It's just the way I do things. Oh, Cellcast Gaming! Welcome!
Art of Mana.
Oh my goodness! Cellcast Gaming coming in with the raid. How are ya? I hope you had a fantastic stream. For those of you who are new around here, my name is Mana. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I love having you here. Cellcast Gaming, thank you again, and I'm going to give you a shout out here. So shout out the Cellcast. Oops. Gaming. Boom. Did good reviewing the Batman Superman movie, World's Finest. Well, nice, nice. Pixel Knight says there's one indie game I need to try out since it's absolutely my style. Nice. Twitchy Berry, welcoming raiders. So let's dive into this game right off the bat. I do want to warn you a little bit. 2 warnings. Shooter McGavin, hey! 2 warnings. 1, this is going to be somewhat text heavy. Mav, hey! 2, I couldn't really find out if there is sensitive content in this game. It doesn't appear to be a game that is mature. There could be some language. I don't fully know. So it's just something I want to make sure that you're aware of. Oh, and I'm so sorry. I don't know why this MT badge just keeps like popping up. Boom. It's gone. That's what we need to do. We just need to startle it with a boom. Anyway, so I can tell we've got some folks that are going to be excited for this. So yeah, again, I'm going to try my best to sort of, make a decision as we go. If there's stuff that it makes me feel like maybe this isn't a good fit, we can always go elsewhere. But as it stands, I think we're in good shape. So, okay, new game. Select an empty file. That does make a certain amount of sense. Use this file. Yes. Okay. All right, what do we got? Quite the interesting character here. The Observer. Ah. I must have dozed off. Did I miss my stop? Silly me, of course not. I'm going in circles now. I have been for years, watching and waiting, feeling the hours pass by. I never wanted to kill time, but sometimes I sleep to forget it exists. The stop I'm looking for, I can't remember the name, but if I were to see it, I just know I'd remember it. I know I'd recognize the place where I fell in love. Was I always so impatient, so aware of every mundane moment passing? It feels like looking through a microscope at pages of a book. Nexo, thank you so much.
29 months. We are approaching 3 years fast.
Wow. Nexo, can we get some shout outs? Nexo, thank you so much, my friend. Oh my goodness. Ah. Nexo, Phoenix Gaming, thank you so much for that resubscription, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Have you been enjoying some games? Oh my gosh. Very cool, by the way. Some good conversations. I'm sorry I'm missing them, but I'm going to continue on with this narrative here, and I'll bounce back to you in a bit. Analyzing each molecule of ink and waiting for the story to emerge. Stupid. I'm just rambling now. The truth is, everything feels fuzzy to me now. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do. All I can feel is an aching pit of emptiness, a tender wound where something vital was ripped away from me. All I can see are shards of light and incongruous blossoms of scent that fill my heart with sadness. Maybe I'll never reach that station. Maybe it's already passed. There we go. Ooh, really invested in this Minecraft Origin server lately. Nice. Huh, an obstruction on the tracks? Looks like I'll have to get out and walk to the next station. Those shapes. Yes, it's them. I'm beginning to remember. Amy Lim, team lead. United States, background biology. A resolute spirit. Ryu Hayashi, Japan, background research and development. A detailed mind. Ingwen Lin, Taiwan, background manufacturing. A caring heart. Observer, 3 scientists from 3 nations on a joint research expedition to a remote island off the eastern coast of Taiwan, each of them equipped with a powerful and mysterious new ONCS technology. Their goal to analyze the island's rare species using the untapped potential of ONCS. I have not, Nexo. What is that? It's all coming back to me. I remember the day that we met. Oh, gotta take that out too. Sorry. All these things. My bad. Ryu, are you okay? Let me die in peace. Did you know that fish will eat vomit? Maybe we can get a head start on our research by using it as bait. Lynn, you're not helping. Stay sharp now. We're getting near the shallows. All right, we're live. Date is August 12th, 2049. Approaching Sephonie Island now. We're honored to finally test the limits of the ONCS technology. It's so tiny, but remember, drone scans indicated a robust cave network below the surface. Sephonie could be the size of my Tokyo apartment. I'll just be happy if the ground is solid. I think we're breaking up a bit. Ryu, hand me the... I repeat, some kind of electromagnetic interference says, out of nowhere and get inside. Electromagnetic. Is everyone all right? Yeah, I'm okay. Good. Where's Ingwen? Oh, over there, a little ways down the beach. Let's go check on her. Okay. Ooh, yeah. All right. Feels good so far. Ooh, yeah, nice little jumping mechanic there. All right. Okay, rotate camera with this. Zoom in out with these buttons. Okay. There we go. Recenter, click the right stick. There we go. That's actually pretty handy. Menu button to open menu. Switch character with the left trigger. Oh, okay. Okay. Presets for controls available in the settings menu. This includes mouse camera controls. Okay. Let's just see what's in here. Okay. There we are. Hold RT to sprint. Sprinting starts moving in the direction of the character, or the, the direction the character is facing. Steer the character like you're skateboarding. Sprint a bit until you feel comfortable. Sprint camera snapping speed can be adjusted in the settings menu. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. All right. And let's see here. Nexus says basically your Minecraft character's DNA is merged with a mob of your choosing. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you are part exatol. I don't know how you say those. Exolotl. Axolotl. I don't actually know how you say that animal's name, but you can breathe underwater and do some other stuff. That's cool. And you can, or as a down sign, you have less health and you're small. Pixel Knight says this is basically DK64. Nice. And Cellcast Gaming says, so the help icon is the save icon from Final Fantasy VII. A bit. You axolotl questions. Gotcha. Axolotl. That works, Animate Barrow. I like that. Ingwen, are you hurt? It's just a scrape, but... Oh, look at the swelling. Coral abrasions are susceptible to bacterial infection, but I've never seen anything like this. Antibiotics didn't help, and it's getting worse really fast. I'm scared. We were expecting unusual and extreme behavior from the organisms of this island. Looks like that extends to the bacteria. I have an idea. Ryu, stay with Ingwen. Okay. I just need to find some of the coral that scraped Ingwen. 2 species should give me enough genetic variants to work with. Okay. Full jump, hold, short jump, tap. Yep. Did I actually figure out this? Okay, yeah. And then we can go this way. What's this? Ooh. Press Y at checkpoint. Replay Onyx links. I don't know what that means. You can replay Onyx links. Okay. Okay. I'll do it. Walk into a checkpoint to save progress. Okay. Okay. Let's go this way. Is this some coral I can grab? Engage. Okay. Ooh. Rotate and place pieces to form large continuous islands of each color. Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay. Okay, Cellcast Gaming, it's been a long day, so I'm heading to bed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. And it's so exciting. I'm glad you were working on a Batman podcast there. Thanks so much. Sleep well. And sorry, yeah, this is a brand new game. We're kind of just checking out for the first time, so I'm a little distracted here, but I want to just kind of show you all this so you can see it a bit more. Okay. All right. Let's see. Nexo Phoenix Gaming has redeemed a message, by the way. Let's actually take a look at this real quick. I tried to eat a watch today. It was very time consuming, especially when I went back for seconds. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. When you end your turn, all islands of 3 or more cells will be cleared from the board. Okay. Clear bigger islands to score more points. You have a limited number of pieces per turn indicated by this row of squares. When you can no longer place a piece, you must end your turn. You have 2 health points run out of them and you'll have to restart the link. On each turn, you must reach the minimum point threshold or else you will lose health. Please fill up the link bar and end your turn to link with many exciting species. I think I'm good. So... wonder if I could do something. So the next piece is there. I'm wondering, I don't really know what I'm doing at this point. But if I do something like this, I could get that red piece up. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I could get the red. Yeah. Let's do that. And then I can rotate, right? That's going to be this way. So there I can do that. And then I could go like this. Ooh, yeah. Because then this piece... Oh, no. Oh, shucks. It's too bad, actually. Okay. I guess I could do that. Ooh, but now I can't... Shucks. Ugh, this is a little harder than I thought it would be. I don't know what to do. Oh, man. Here's a good one. I like this. Nexo Phoenix Gaming. Thanks for this one. I was at a basketball court the other day. I was wondering why a basketball was getting bigger and bigger, and then it hit me. I love it. I mean, I guess I could do something like that. It's just too bad I can't. Yeah. Ooh. Shucks. I should have looked ahead. Darn. Okay. Can I do something in here? Ugh. Running out of room. I don't think I can actually do anything with this, right? Oh, wait, I can undo. Should I undo? How many more can I do? Oh, I can only undo one. Oh, I wish I knew that before. Alright, well, that actually doesn't really help me. And I guess I have to end turn. There we go. Oh, I see. Okay. But I can still go. Maybe... Shucks. Ooh. I can't do anything there, so I'm gonna end turn. Okay, that's a thing. Hey, all right, and oh my gosh, Shooter McGavin, just wanted to say how glad I am you're streaming this week. We're lucky to have you in our presence. Thank you, Shooter McGavin. You are so kind. Seriously, thank you so much. Yeah, no joke. People saying stuff like this, it really does brighten my day. When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Nexo says, I woke up early today. It was still dark. I was wondering where the sun was, and then it dawned on me. I love it. Okay, I successfully linked. So there we go. I mean, yeah. I receive a new piece from each one. Coral, all right. Decoding data from microbial hotspot dreaming corallide. The sediments surrounding it contain 10,000 times more bacteria than the surrounding seawater. Whoa, that's a lot. I don't need to tell you that. I see, so that's how the coral deals with the bacteria. Maybe if I find one more species of coral. All right, so I think I can go this way. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Okay. So yeah, the water is not something you can swim in. Okay. Think of sprint as its own move rather than fast walking. Use it with this when the situation calls for it, like a gap or wide walkway. But sometimes walking is better. Also, don't forget that you'll start moving to where the character is facing. Lastly, you don't lose momentum if you release RT in midair. Okay. So can I go up this way? No. It also seems like when I'm sprinting, I can't jump maybe as high. Oh, maybe not actually. Yeah, I can do that. But I can't double jump. What about if I swap? Wait a minute. I thought I could swap characters, but I can't. All right, so I can maybe go like this. There we go. Easy peasy. There's another link spot. I should... Whoop! Nope. Can't do that. But I can go this way. All right, I see... Oh. I see what they're having me do. Whoa! Okay. Okay. So the controls are... they're pretty tight, but they're definitely not... familiar platforming controls. The sprinting is definitely a different kind of feeling. But okay, let's engage in this here. Oh, this is interesting. Sometimes special gems appear on the board, which form obstacles to your pieces. So here, the slime gem must first be cleared by placing a piece on it. Also, certain spots on the board may have special properties. For example, islands overlapping these special spots will score extra points. Those are the purple ones there. If you don't know what a gem does, or gem or spot does, move the cursor over it, then use show info. Soon you'll be an Onyx linking pro. What? No way. What? All aboard the raid train, Jaden Buck. Beta 64 with a raid, Jaden Buck, Kev, 8-Bit Home, Derpediah. It's Beta 64's birthday. What? No way. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. Then we got to throw some Kirby emotes in there for our friend Beta and... Are you ready for this? Because we got to sing some happy birthday. Happy, not really your birthday, but we'll pretend it's your birthday. Beta 64 to you. Wait, what? What? How did we get Beta 64 rating twice? What's that about? How did that happen? Again? What? My raid broke. Thank you for the double raids, Beta. Beta, my friend. Abram, welcome on in. Oh, we've got a few folks here that I am seeing for the first time here. Let's see. In Chandy We Trust. LolXD997. Thank you so much for being here. Andu5679. What is up? Evildoers beware. Do you check for bad bugs before bed? No, bed bugs before bad. No, bad bed bugs bed before bed. Let's try this again. Do you check for bed bugs before bed? I don't know. I don't know if half the people even got sent over, Beta 64 says. Don't worry about it. I'm just grateful that you're here, and those of you who are here, thank you so much. Dismon says, hi, pretend the other half of the raid worked and I'm here. Oh, shoot. Nexo, by the way, is mentioning to Shooter McGavin they're studying biology and plan to transfer to marine biology. And anyways, man, I gotta go. I really gotta focus on this college class. It's my last chance. If I fail, I get kicked out of college. No! You go do that. Thank you so much for being here, Nexo Phoenix Gaming. And thank you for that resub, 29 months, my friends. All right, well, yeah, everybody, I am Mana. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. And today I'm actually playing a game that is pretty cool. It's I'm only in the very beginning of it, but it's called Sephonie, and it's a game that was offered to me for review, and there was no requirement that I do actually review it. But it just seemed like the type of game that would intrigue me enough that I'd want to play it. It has a deep story. It's a platformer. It's got a puzzle system, which we're actually dealing with right now that's got a sort of neat Tetris-y vibe to it. And it's made by the folks that created Anodyne and Anodyne 2. So those two games, which are well-reviewed, kind of Zelda-esque games. But pixel art, top-down, this is a 3D affair. This has got also some parkour-style running and jumping and stuff like that. So I'm intrigued. I'm definitely someone who likes platformers. It's my favorite genre. And so here we are. So we're playing this for the first time, and I don't really know what to expect. Hello, new person, Andrew says. Hi. Nice to meet you. Man has that doctorate in streaming. Shooter McGavin, thank you. Oh, kind of coincidental with the mana, because I'm waiting to play Echoes of Mana. Oh, Avram. Real talk. So, and I was actually going to tweet about this today. I didn't get to it. I was actually doing a few tweets about playing this game tonight. But if you have iOS, I noticed today I got a message that Echoes of Mana was downloaded to my phone. So I did fire it up. You know, I have the opening screen. It does say service doesn't start for a couple of days. I think Wednesday. Tomorrow. Actually, yeah, tomorrow. Right? I think tomorrow is when it starts. In any event, yeah, it's supposed to start here real soon. I'm super pumped for that game. My favorite game of all time is Secret of Mana. And Echoes of Mana is a mobile game for those of you who probably are not familiar because it's flown on the radar. It's a mobile game that is coming out that is in the Seiken Densetsu series world, which at this point it's kind of this whole big thing that's lots of different worlds, and it's like a multiverse. Anyway, in it you can actually play some of the classic characters from past games in the franchise, and it is, you know, a gacha style game. But now that So Sad but Dragalia Lost is being taken offline, this is probably going to be my go-to to fill that void for gacha style games. So I'm actually pretty excited for it. Really excited to try it. And yeah. Andrew says you read more of my comments than Beta 64. Ooh, Shade Cast Beta. Oh man. And Avram says I enjoy more Trials of Mana. I played both the original and the remake. That's fair. I personally feel like the remake it's decent, but I wouldn't put it up there with, you know, my top favorite games or anything like that. It's good, but the original I prefer better. So Andrew says, and we have the same name too. Oh man. We're like a connected universe, not a multiverse. Pixel Knight, that's a good way to put it, actually. Avram says it is better than the Secret of Mana remake. We'll leave it there. Anyway, yeah, well, hey, thank you so much for being here, everyone. I'm definitely happy to answer questions and whatnot. Typically, I engage a bit more with chat. I do want to make sure I'm playing this new game a bit. And since, of course, it's new to me, I do have to sort of figure out what's going on. So we'll figure it out together. But if I don't get to all your messages, please understand. And if you really want to share something with me, don't hesitate to repeat it, or draw my attention to the fact that you had something you wanted me to read. Evildoers Beware says, I've never played The Secret of Mana, but I have heard good things about it. Some good news is it is available on Switch. You can get the original game there. It's also available on mobile, and you can get it on both iOS and Android. And that version's not too bad. So if you don't have access to the game on other places, that might be the way to go. You can also get the remake on Steam. And if you can track down some older hardware, there's a lot of different ways to play it too. The Wii actually did have it on Virtual Console. Unfortunately, of course, that Virtual Console service is closed now. The Super Nintendo Classic Edition had the game, but sadly, it's really hard to find those if you can at all these days. They're very expensive, so that might not be a justifiable way to get it. And the original for Super Nintendo, if you have a Super Nintendo, is pretty darn expensive. Well, Evildoers Beware, there you go. It's on your SNES Mini, and I might argue it's probably the best way to play Secret of Mana right now, barring the original, because the Collection of Mana on Switch is not bad, but I really do think that playing with the original controller and that little system it's a nice way to do it. It just kind of feels more like you're playing the original. That being said, if you have the classic controller for the Switch, I mean, hey, there you go. There's no right or wrong way to do it. If you get a chance to play it, do it. But I would definitely encourage you to try to seek out some of the more original ways of playing it, as opposed to like the remake and stuff like that. I hope Beta 64 doesn't hate me now, Andrew. I don't think Beta would do that. Pixel Knight says, the indie game I want to get is Dawn of the Monsters. It looks really good. It's a game where you place as tributes to various classic Japanese pop culture characters. Or you play as tributes to them. That's funny. Welcome to the Mana Vault, Twitchyberry says, where we mana surge and mana drain, but never mana burn. What are you talking about? You mana burn me all the time. All right. Let's get back to this for a moment. So this is the puzzle aspect of this game, and yeah. Oh, you can actually, if you prefer a quicker experience, you can toggle easy mode in the pause menu. Huh. Interesting. So this is the part of this game where
well, look at you joining the Friends of Mana.
Evildoers beware. Thank you so much. I feel a lot safer having you in the community here. That makes me feel a little bit more protected from evildoers. So thank you so much. Thank you really, truly for that follow. I really do. I mean that. Yeah, I really, I'm glad that you stopped by. Did y'all have fun in Beta's stream? I hope you did. What a guy. I know it's, what can I say? Beta is really, really kind. And I never expected that, you know, we would connect and whatnot. And I wish I was able to hang out in his streams more. Unfortunately. Oh,
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Thank you. But I really do so enjoy hanging out with him, and yeah, I'm just honored that he chooses to share this community with all of you. We've got some really great people here. You've already seen a few of them. Make yourself at home. I really mean it. It might sound quaint or whatever, but the truth is we've got some fantastic folks, and a lot of people willing to chat and whatnot and play games, and so yeah. Ooh, this is kind of interesting. So if you're not quite following what I'm doing, you're not alone, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Not much of one anyway. Let's just put it that way. I can use that there, so I'm gonna swap that. There we go. And then, oh man. Ah, shucks. I guess we'll do that. So you're like, are you trying to, maybe I should have read the tutorial closer. It sounds like you're trying to get rid of these, so maybe I'll get rid of them. Yeah, I'll do that. And then, oh, shucks. Can't go opposite. Here, as soon as I get through with this, let's see, one more turn. Oh no, out of pieces. There we go. Cell growth. Grow slime. What? Okay. So I guess I have a few more of these to go. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But we got a few comments here. Evildoer beware. I think I'm going to have to go for the night. I'll be sure to tune into your next stream if I can. Thank you so much for that. I will be streaming, by the way, on Thursday next. So not tomorrow night, but Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. And I'll be playing Animal Crossing and trying to catch 100 fish in a row. This has been a challenge that I have failed. I've played this game since the day before launch. and I keep failing it. So maybe you can be my good luck charm, and we'll see if we can't do it together. But there you go. And Andrew says you've earned my respect. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What if I may, cause me to earn your respect? I'm curious. I'm curious. Was it something I did, said? I'm very, very curious. Avram, oh, that is, that's a great emote. Oh my gosh. The Pride Toucan. Heck yeah. By the way, this game, I probably could talk a little bit more about it. I did watch a developer review on this, and something I found really interesting is that it's developed by a couple of folks that have Taiwanese ancestry, and so that factors heavily into the game. Now, so far we haven't gotten too deep into the game, and a lot of the story elements I haven't quite gotten to, but it's pretty interesting. It's apparently going to be a good deep, thought-provoking kind of game, and I like those. And I say Nintendo, I love Nintendo games, my favorite games. Retro games on original hardware, I've got, my original consoles down here and whatnot, and so I love to play those. I've been working through the original Legend of Zelda franchise, and right now we're on Link's Awakening. But that being said, let me see if I can do something different. Nah, I don't think I can. Indie titles have fast become one of my favorite genres because there's just so much flexibility and opportunity for really cool things. And then, Andrew, thank you so much. You pay attention to your fans and what's going on in chat. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. So thank you. I intentionally do that. I actually started streaming with that in mind. I always thought it makes sense to read comments because, I want this to feel like our community. So anyway, things are going well here. All right. Ooh. This is about the coral there. Apparently it's complicated. That should be enough data. I better hurry back to see if we can figure out a way to help Ingwen. Okay, so this is where we get into the platforming section. Or more story, I guess. Ryu, could you hold my hand, please, while we wait for Amy? What? Huh? She would just ask her something like that. I mean, sure. Thanks, Ryu. Yeah. I don't know if it's actually Ryu. I hope it is. Okay. So here's the 3D platforming section. So this is the game sort of in its 3D-ishness. It's got a neat little running animation thing. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, nice little hop, skip, and a jump. Let's talk. Chrono says, we get pretty rowdy in here. That's Mana's strength, Chrono says. Sometimes it does take a minute for him to see a message, though. That's true. And Pixel Knight says, you've been on Link's Awakening for almost a year. Not quite that long, but it's Link's Awakening's been a bit of a struggle as I've got so many other things to play. And he says, well, many people don't read chat, so thank you. Well, it's my pleasure. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you saying that. Appreciate you following, and yeah. Ingwen, can you use this? By the way, if anyone wants, I'm gonna even do this. I'm gonna drop a Discord link in the chat. I feel like we've got some good folks here. Give me a second. Let's find that link. Oops. Where did my link go? Ah, here we go. Of course, thank you to Memory Martin for actually pinning that in this Discord message. That helps too. There you go. There it is. Hey, Mana, also, are we still planning to do the Mana Kart Saturday with all the Mana friends? Yes, we are. Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. More Mario Kart. We're going to do that. Should be fun. Ingwen says, the coral, I can hear it. Feels warm, too warm, suffocating, fingers overtaken by white bleached death. But here comes the bacteria. It breaks down a sulfur compound generated by the coral. A gas is released, seeding low, shady clouds into the atmosphere. And for a moment, the coral feels cool, gentle water. Sweet relief from the sun's oppressive rays. In my body, the bacteria is toxic, growing out of control, but within the coral's genetic structure lies a key to compatibility. After all, we have a mutual friend now. Honks, I didn't know it would feel like that. Thank you, Amy. Don't mention it. Oh! Holy moly, the sheer quantity and quality of data we could gather here with the connective power of Onyx, it's way beyond anything I'd imagined. True, but shouldn't we try to get help first? Communications are down. What? Look up. It's not a good sign. What the heck? What is that? I think this energy barrier is blocking our radio. Probably also had something to do with the storm that shipwrecked us. So that's it? There's nothing we can do? Calm down, Lynn. The team has our coordinates, and they saw the storm on our video feed. A rescue team should be en route. In the meantime, we should get our bearings on our surroundings. Oh, okay. I feel stupid now. Isn't she even a little bit scared? But I guess she's probably right about the rescue. It's a good excuse to start our research now. At least something good could come of this mess. Scooter, welcome on in. You can now use the dash and wall run abilities. To learn how to use these moves, look for help markers near the grassy ledge. Moreover, you can now switch characters by pressing LT. The trio has no difference in their physical abilities, so play as whoever you like. Cool. Oh, really? I thought they did. Sweet. We haven't played as her yet, so let's see. We can... Oh, did that work? Oh, I don't know. Okay. So, Andu, it's actually sad you don't have many people watching you. You're a great person. Thank you, Andu. I really genuinely appreciate that. I know some of it is also, though, I'll just say, I'm playing a game that not a lot of folks are interested in. I don't know. I've been doing streaming for 6 years. I've had some times where there's a whole bunch of folks that come in, and times where it's not so much. I don't know. I don't know what the magic sauce is, but we do the best we can. And Scooter, how's the game you got from the developers? It's really good. Yeah, it's going really well so far. It's very interesting. Can't jump high enough to get over a ledge? Try pressing RT in midair to dash. Ooh. Oh, okay. If you're close enough to a wall, you will vault into a second jump. Please take your time adjusting to Sephonie's unique and powerful moveset. If you have continued to have trouble with the controls, there are many settings to tweak in the menu. There we go. Ooh. So, how does the wall run work? That's what I want to figure out. So that does the double jump. So you have to see that little marker. Oops. Okay. It is different, I'll tell you that much. Let's see if we can run on here. Nope. Oh, wait. Sort of? That kind of worked. Okay. So if I go like this, I can only do it once. Okay. All right. Starting to get it. I kind of seen what they're putting down. Wall run. While sprinting, RT, jump onto the wall at a glancing angle. The glancing angle. Okay. Let go of RT to fall or press A to jump off, restoring your dash. Watch out if you're too parallel to the wall run won't start. Practice wall running here until you're comfortable. Press B to return to the active checkpoint. Okay. So that's the active checkpoint now. Let's just try that again, huh? So we can kind of do like this. Oops. Oh, so we didn't quite do it. That's a nice little spot. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Ooh, a mysterious capsule. It contains Ryu meets Onks. Read about it in your inventory. Items are hidden in tricky places, but completely optional for finishing the game, so feel free to skip them. Nice. Let's see. There we go. Avram says, feels charming, this game, for me. I'm gonna agree with that.
Friends of Mana.
Oh, dedicated lurking 9 to 5. Thank you so much, and lurk away, my friend. Oops. Oh, could we have done like a... Oh, I wonder if we could do a wall run and then a double jump. We'll try that real quick. Let's see. Mana legit deserves thousands of people. Your example to all of us. The man, the myth, the art of mana, Shooter McGavin says. You really, you know how to sweet talk a guy. Thank you. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna try this. So we do the wall run and then, oh, we almost got up there even. Let's try that. Hey, anything up here that's interesting? Whoa. There's like a little beached whale down there. Should I go down there? Okay, well, I was worried that was actually going to hurt me, but it did not. What's up, buddy? By getting close to a creature, it'll be logged in the link list. You can finish lurking... Sorry, I was thinking of lurking 9 to 5. You can finish linking here, or at a checkpoint. You don't need to link with every creature to complete the game, so feel free to take things at your own pace. I don't fully understand what linking's doing, but Scooter asks a good question. Am I using the Pro Controller? And the answer to that is I'm actually using this. It's a pretty cool little controller here. I like it. This is one I've used before. It does pick up fingerprints and stuff pretty well. It's an Asus PC controller, and yeah, I like it. It's a pretty good one. I don't have a good just Xbox, controller. Mine are all just eh. So, anyways, this is probably my most comfortable wireless Xbox style controller. I also like that it has the PlayStation layout for the analog sticks. I do happen to have a PlayStation 4 controller that works with this game. So this game apparently works with PS4, PS5, and Xbox series of controllers natively. You could also get the Switch controller to work through Steam, but I wanted to try it with this because it was meant to be used with these controllers, so that's why I'm doing that. But yeah. Aw, Andu says, you're really good. You deserve the praise. Thank you. Thank you. So Scooter says, fair enough. Fair enough. So I could link with this really cool whale, and I'm tempted to because it's actually pretty cool. Whoa. I kind of got stuck there. But I can also wall run over here. Oop. Shucks. Let's see if I can get back there easily. There we go. Whee! So let's just go over this way. Oh, so close, so close. I do like the music in this too. I know we've actually been talking a bit about the second Densetsu series here. It kind of feels like something you'd hear in a second Densetsu game, doesn't it? Oh, barely. Okay. A mysterious capsule that contains Ryu's beef jerky. It's a thing that I now have. Woo! Made it. Okay. Anything in here that I can find? No. Should we link? Let's try linking one more time with this. It's cool. The character hates water. Noted. Avrim. That's it. That is. It's important that we note that. All right. Let's try this. I'm gonna go zoom in here so we can really see it. So, a murder whale. Ooh, interesting. Okay. If we go like this, so that we can go like that, and then maybe go so. Like that. I could do like that. There we go. I'll do that. Don't love that, but okay, whatever. That's all good. There's this. Oh, it's so weird. I just had the sensation, maybe you'll know what I'm talking about, but have you ever been in a swimming pool and you've gone upside down and it feels like there's water that got up in the top of your nose? I just got that sensation, and I think it's because of the game. Because I'm thinking of the whale or something. I don't know. Can't really tell you. Oops, I pushed the wrong button again. I gotta push the R button to actually activate that. Okay, and then... Okay, so a nice thing about this, you might be wondering, is this something that you have to really stress over? And apparently not. Like, it's a thing you can do, but you don't have to... Like, you could fail. I mean, these are easier ones, but there's not necessarily a right way, and that's the only way to do it. There's also other ways to do it. But it is a little tricky because you do want to try to get as many... Ooh, see, like, that's going to give me a nice little bonus. You want to get those bonuses. Oh, shucks. Maybe I don't want to do that last placement because then I could do this. Oh, no, that won't work either. Oh, I'm actually kind of stuck either way unless I do that. There we go. Not that that was actually a better way either. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. Unless well, I guess you know what? There we go. Grow large bonding. So I guess I'm trying to get over to that red and yellow flashing line. Does that make sense? I don't know. Scooter says the music makes me feel like ambience, like music from newer Donkey Kong and Super Mario games. Yeah. I do see where you're coming from with that. Pixel Knight says I was watching some X-Men the animated series to help me learn a Cajun accent, and man, I forgot how bad the 2 Nightcrawler episodes were. I mean, I just like the fact that you were using it to practice like a Cajun accent, because is it really a solid accent? I don't know. Maybe. I'll tell you a fun story though. There's a girl named Tina in my grade school class who I must have, at one point or another been like, oh, she's kind of sweet, she's cute, okay. And I wanted to impress her, and so I pretended that I was Cajun and I did a Cajun accent a la Gambit from the X-Men animated series. Which is funny too, because I had really not much experience watching that show. My parents didn't really want me to, but I had a few comics as well. I loved the arcade game. So there was this pizza parlor that my friend's dad owned, or parents owned, and I played the X-Men arcade cabinet. I'd watched a show or two, and I was really into the comics at the time. I liked Batman the best, but X-Men was pretty up there, and I always liked the Rogue Gambit love story. So anyways, I must have been influenced by that, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. To be young and carefree. There we go. Andrew says, good choice. You mean Batman and X-Men? Is that what we're referring to? If so, right back at you. Those are some good superheroes. Let's be real about that. Hey, so this has been linked or added to my linked list. Decoding data for beached Kogia martyr whale. Strangely, it beaches itself to bury eggs in the sand. Juveniles are birthed into a mini ecosystem blossoming around their parents' remains. From there, they crawl to the ocean using hind legs that will vanish by adulthood. What? Is that a thing? Dang. Does anyone know? Is that like a legitimate thing? Because I had no idea. Wait, I could have just gone down that way. whatever. We got good practice. Why not? Stand here, to watch an example of wall run and short jump. Release RT before jumping from a wall to have more air control, but less distance. Okay. Wall run and jump. Hold RT as you jump from a wall for more distance. Okay. Anyway. And let's see here. Nightcrawler episodes are bad because of one reason. They're heavy on religious stuff to the point where it ruins the episodes. Not to hate on anyone's religion, but in the Nightcrawler episode, it is so forced it feels like they were forced by the network. Really? I'll have to check that out. I always found, partly because I'm Catholic myself, but I always found Nightcrawler's Catholicity to be fairly interesting. Also, he goes, pfft, and that's cool. He can zip around and go, pfft, pfft, bam, pfft. Anyway. Let's see. Pixel Knight says, well, one day I want to do a little voice acting, and Gambit is a dream role. That's why I'm doing it. Nice. Scooter says, achievement hype. Thank you. Abram, never seen the animated series, though. I have seen some reviews of the X-Men animated form, animated series, like from Nostalgia Critic, and I'm glad the animated series is having a comeback. Yeah. Me too. It's kind of exciting that there's going to be that comeback, and yeah, it's not a bad show, but a lot of those shows, Turtles and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and they didn't age quite as well as maybe we would have thought. I mean, even the Disney afternoon lineup, which was my personal favorite, it's the thing. Ryu glances over his shoulder. Hey guys, over there. Ingwen looks over to confirm. Oh, the cave? Should we go in? Focusing intently, Amy considers her options. The wind has quieted down since the storm. The moist cave soil, untouched by the movements of the sun, mixes earthy scents into the sea breeze. And it smells like campgrounds after the families and friends have left. An empty dirt lot where a favorite restaurant once stood. A newly sodded park at the center of a neighborhood. Something nostalgic, something new. Appropriate for our conversation, isn't it? When the breeze quiets down, the trio hears the faintest, allure-scented sounds flowing from the cave's mouth. So even though I did mention that, even though I mentioned, sorry, I got distracted. I was reading one of the comments here. I mentioned earlier that the team behind Anodyne, who created this game, flipped their roles for this particular game. The writer, who was the programmer and music designer and composer for the Anodyne series, wrote this game and then had the person who's the main writer in Anodyne edit and add to it. So it's not just the work really of the other person, but they're the lead writer. They're the one that kind of came up with the narrative, so to speak. So, and Pixel Knight explains a bit more. So, religion is the thing with Nightcrawler's character, but in X-Men, the animated series, it's like, quote, we must pray to solve our problems, end quote. Nightcrawler, stop praying and stop the supervillain, end quote. That's, I guess I didn't watch enough of it, but that is annoying. That's annoying. I can understand why that would be frustrating. Scooter says, gotta love the 80s, 90s cheesiness. Avram says, Power Rangers used to be owned by Disney, though. Did it? When? Is that a recent thing? Do they still own it? Huh. And that's a good call. Chronos says Gambit is from New Orleans, Louisiana. Maybe look for videos from actual people with that accent. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to have a more authentic example with that. All right. Pixel Knight says Nightcrawler's only in 2 episodes. Huh. Avram says Power Rangers is now owned by Hasbro. And Kronos says to Pixel Knight, who had answered by saying, I have been doing stuff like that. I figured you had been. I know you do a lot of research to learn stuff from what I know about you. Isn't that the truth? Kronos says this would be good chatting music. It actually, right? Would be. It is. It is good chatting music. That's a key feature of this, by the way. And Avram says the Disney era of Power Rangers was from 2003 to 2009. Felix, my man. Hey, Mana, sorry I'm late. My nap went over schedule. No worries. As long as the Forza was in there as well. Ingwen, the cave, Amy, we should stay on the surface for now. What was that feeling? Ooh, fear? Grief? I don't know. We're in this little area right here, which is kind of cool. I kind of like how this world feels. I don't know if you know what I mean. Ooh, what's in here? Kind of interesting. Oh, we can actually, oh, whoa! Don't do the thing I just did. Duly noted. There we go. So we won't be doing that. Is this something I can interact with? What is this? Whoa! Wicked! That was super cool. What is that? Okay, take screenshots and post characters by pressing the left stick. Oh, and hold it. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. Then can I oh. 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 Oh yeah, I forgot I can change characters. Okay. I don't know. We can do that, but we're not gonna do that just now. Let's try and get this thing over here, huh? Shall we? There we go. A mysterious capsule. It contains Ingwen's wafers. We're getting a lot of Ingwen's food. That's an interesting thing. That's kind of cool looking. Oh yes, Forza action was good. Nice, Felix. That's awesome. I like it. Oh, Andrew says, do you have a Virtual Boy in the background? I do. I do. I've actually streamed the Virtual Boy as well, to be honest. Power Rangers was owned by Saban from the original to the end of Power Ranger Wild Force. Then Disney owned it from Ninja Storm to RPM. Then Saban got it again from Samurai to Super Ninja Steel. And now Hasbro owns it. Which, hey, they do all the stuff with My Little Pony. And, it's good stuff. Talk. Do we want to take a break? Nah, we should research more. Let's keep looking around. Okay. It's cool. I do like this. I'm intrigued by this game. Let's go back to that area, that scary, poisonous area that we just walked into. Let's see. Even mentioning Power Rangers Samurai makes me want to chuck a DVD for it out the window, Pixel Knight says. Saban bought Power Rangers back from Disney for $43 million. What? Really? That is incredible. Okay. Maybe we should engage the Onks link again. I'm not sure how I feel about this right now. Like, the platforming in this is really good. I didn't think there was going to be quite so many of these puzzles. And it's not like they're... I don't know. I'm a little torn. They're not unexciting, but it does seem to be breaking up the flow right now, and I haven't quite figured out what their purpose really is. So I think that's where I'm at right now. But give me a little bit and I'll let you know. Although, ooh, did you see that? I'm actually doing kind of poorly on this, so I came really close to failing that, actually. Okay. Is that all I can do right now? Power Rangers hasn't been good since Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Scooter says. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, and Transformers, Avram says, I believe Hasbro owns them as well, right? But basically all the big toy lines, right? I do have a Virtual Boy in the background because I've actually streamed Virtual Boy. I'm a big Nintendo fan. I'm a big Nintendo geek, and there it is. There's my Virtual Boy. I'm telling you, I really like Nintendo. So one thing that I appreciate about basically my collection is that I have the ability to play any Nintendo cartridges, any Nintendo, games, discs, whatever. I've got all the hardware, original hardware, to be able to do that. If you throw an original game at me, then for a Nintendo console, I most likely will be able to play it. There are a few exceptions. I don't have the different regions, so if it's a region-locked system, I haven't modded any of my systems to be able to allow me to play other regions on those systems, so that would be one barrier. And then also, I have a couple of odds and ends that I don't own. So the card reader, which did have games on them for the Game Boy Advance, I don't have. Stuff like that. A few of the little odds and ends I don't have. But for the most part, if it's a Nintendo game, I'll be able to play it on original hardware. And that's something I really appreciate. Oh, and let's see. Also, what is your Discord so I can join? I just so happen to have it right here, as a matter of fact. There you go. I trust y'all. Hop on in if you'd like. And Pixel Knight says, if you couldn't tell, I heavily dislike Power Rangers, Samurai, Super Samurai. I've never watched any Power Rangers except for Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which I had a friend who was such a fan of Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers back in the day, that he actually had his mom stitch together these the fly on these Power Rangers boxers so that he could wear them as shorts at school. It's dedication is what that is. Oops, there we go. Do that maybe. Ooh, yeah, do that. Can do that. Do that. That. Can we do this? That works. Wasn't quite what I was going for, but okay, that'll work. Grow slime. Grow slime, don't bother me. Like shoe fly, right? Does anyone know what I'm talking about right now? I feel like that was such a random thing for me to interject there. Sorry. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Grow slime, don't bother me. I just, for some reason, it had that rhythm to it, that cadence, and so I felt like saying it. That's another thing you'll find out about me, folks. Sometimes I say strange things, but don't we all? Don't we all? Okay. Man. So I can see how you could lose these. It's possible. But so far, I've been very fortunate. Is that... end of turn, complete link. Okay. Done. Album says, I only saw Power Rangers Mystic Force. Well, there you go. Pixel Knight Chrono, yes, I'm currently in the middle of watching Magiranger. If you're wondering, my opinion of the Sentai series of PR Samurai Shinki. I don't even know these words. It's pretty good, but words that I don't understand. You're all talking about stuff I don't get. What is all this stuff? Anyway, decoding data for rapid growth sporocarp clown's balloon, capable of settling. It's capable of unsettlingly fast growth, almost appearing to inflate like an elongated balloon. Interesting. So Felix, now that you're in here, this is the game, and it looks like we can kind of link to these things. Oh wait, observe. Woo-wee, weep. My big one secret to scaling up the microhelical sporocarp structure, its architecture, its engineering, 50% of the material for double growth, double speed, history in the making. Well, as soon as I sign the contract with those nutrient investors. So yeah, so this is it. This is the sort of platforming part of it. And then we have the linking part, which is this puzzle piece. Now, now I'm supposed to be able to do something. Ooh. Gotta be careful for that. How do I connect to those, huh? Oh! Or that happens. Let's run back there real quick. So there's supposed to be a way for me to connect to these little froggy things. They're like frog bats. I forget what they call them. But anyway. Whoa, so I like the mix of platforming and puzzle. The art is very cool too. And isn't the music great? Can I do something like... Wah, nope. Wah, get out of there. Whew, that was close. I can go like over here. Can I wall jump to that? I'm supposed to get... Darn. And I can't like jump over, okay. But maybe I could do like this. Wait. Oh, no. If I can wall. No, get away from poison. Oh, the poison got me. Andy says, I unlocked this. Nice. I love that emote. That's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Thank you so much. All right. Chrono says, I'm realizing I can watch more stuff when I watch with people. I don't necessarily enjoy watching movies for myself and by myself. I get that. Adam says, you know what I could watch? The Japanese Spider-Man, which is the precursor of the Super Sentai and Power Rangers in some way. You know, that actually does look rather interesting. I recall seeing something about that recently because it's just sort of a very strange take on Spider-Man. It had not a lot to do with Marvel, and so you kind of had these like, these interpretations, if you will. It's kind of cool. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do there, so I'm gonna go this way. Oh, talk. Just a hunch, but we should stay on the surface for now. Well... Oh, I guess it's not letting me go there anyway. Okay. Okay. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Alright, let's see. If I go... Oops. Go over this way. I'll try this other character, too. He's got glasses, so he must be cool. Oh, ah! I wonder if that might be enough. So if I go like this... Oh! Ah! Okay. I don't know. Okay. Japanese Spider-Man is pretty good. Stan Lee himself liked it a lot. Well, there you go. That's some pretty high favor right there. Ooh, there's something over there I can get. Which I think... There we go. Hey, that's actually kind of handy. Can I do this, I wonder? Oh, no! No! But that's okay, because this actually is an easy spot to access higher spots from. Oh, if I do that... Oh, I pushed down the L button. Held it down. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no! Okay. So, It's exploration. Is that a new subscriber? Welcome. Chrono and Pixel Knight. Chrono Lock has just gifted a sub to Pixel Knight. Thank you so much for doing that. Pixel Knight, I'm so glad that you now have those emotes. Chrono, thank you so much for that kindness. That's awesome. Ah, blargy blarg. It's a really interesting sort of control mechanic here. This is interesting. Ah, boy. Oh, by the way, I feel like I should just mention that Scooter102089, my dear friend, he's going through some hard times now, and he is trying to, well, he's kind of in between jobs and whatnot, and he's trying to have a go with streaming, and he's going to be doing some more streams, and I just want to give him a shout out here, because I feel like you definitely all should hang out with Scooter. And I know that right now any support you're able to give would be greatly appreciated. So I'm going to do that little shout out right there. Just if you can. And even if that's just moral support, you know, if that's thoughts and prayers, those are all needed right now. So, oh, so close. So close. Ah! This is tricky. No worries, Scooter. No worries. Alright, I don't quite know how I'm supposed to get through this. I want to try and get up, but I don't know how. So, let's try this. Oops. I messed that up. Let's see. Ah! Hold on. Apparently, some of the inspiration for this was actually, believe it or not, you're never going to guess. It was off of a skateboarding game. So, Tony Hawk was inspiration for the dashing mechanic in this game. Kind of cool. I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? I'm finally a little bit stuck. I can't go through that. Can I? Like, I'm so close to being able to go that way. Oh, yep. Not fast enough. Okay. Can't cheese it, is basically what it's telling me. But I can go, oops. Ah! Go up this way. Or actually, let's try this way. Didn't we find a little... Oh, maybe not. Let's see. I think it was something like Mega Man X that inspired the dash. Mega Man X, man, that dash mechanic is some of the best feeling gameplay of any platformer. I'm telling you. I love it. Especially once I remap the control to the R button. So your dash is with the R, and then you do these jumps and charge shots. I mean, it just makes you feel invincible. I loved doing that. Oops. So close. Yeek! Ah. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, Pixel Knight says, I meant you would think that. No, and it's true, but I was pulling that information about the Tony Hawk connection actually from an interview with the developers who admitted that that was actually the inspiration, so... Oh, no! Wait. Maybe it's this way. Nope. I've actually played all 8 of the main X games and got all the armor sets, even X7, which was torture. That's impressive. X7, isn't that the one that's polygonal? Ah, shucks. I'm not really sure what to do here. Let's go back to this. Maybe there's stuff down here. I just realized I haven't explored too much here. Nothing seemingly I can link with. Interesting. All right, Chrono says I'm heading to bed. Good night, everyone. Chrono, thank you so much for stopping by, hanging out. All the best to you. Good night. Sleep well. And hopefully I'll see you on Thursday night where we're going to play some Animal Crossing. Maybe we'll get to play some Mario Kart on Saturday. Where to go with this, huh? So if I go like this. It's good to know I can jump out of that, but... Oh, wait. Oh! Ooh. Oh, that was the trick right there. I see. That's kind of cool. Look at this guy. Let's do it. All right. And Chrono is going in for a wormhole. Okay. Ooh. What are those? What are those, huh? Can we not go over those? Ah. Let's try using this button. Stone blocks pieces destroyed when a piece is placed adjacent to it. Okay. So we can do that. Interesting. Intriguing. Here we go. Oh boy. I'm getting close though. I should probably make sure I'm not messing this up. Let's go. Oh no! I blocked myself out. Alright, that's right. Let's do that. Alright, the new Spider-Verse film was delayed, which is sort of disappointing since I've always wanted to see Spider-Man 2099 in a film, and we're finally getting it. Well, I feel like delays have just become such a part of life recently. By the way, I'm still waiting for my Playdate by Panic. And I'm so anxious to get that, and I can't wait to stream that for you. That's going to be a lot of fun. That system looks super cool, and I was reading some really interesting articles about it. If you don't know, this is a neat, quirky little handheld that has a crank on it. I pre-ordered it. I'm in wave 1. I should be getting mine really soon. It's got a black and white display with a very it's almost like e-ink screen, like a really clear, crisp screen. And it's releasing games on a season model. So as you are playing a game that's downloaded day 1, you know, maybe a couple days later, suddenly you get another game brought to you, uploaded to your system immediately. And so it's like a little gift, and the idea is, yeah, a little something just brighten up your day. Here's a new game. And there's a bunch of games you can sideload. There's going to be a storefront of officially curated games that Panic will be utilizing. And all this is super neat because I want to see more of this kind of flexibility and stuff like that. So, hey, Andu's joined the server. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing that. Welcome on in. Decoding data for gastrolith lizard balist. It combs the seafloor for algae and sea cucumbers, having ingested rocks to control its buoyancy. Hence the rocks. That's a nice little touch. Anyone getting tired? Well, it is getting late. We should eat something soon. I could keep looking around, but if you both want to take a break, that's fine with me. Great, let's find a place to rest when we're ready. And I know exactly the place. There we go. It's right over here. Oh, wait a minute. Back here, actually. Sorry. Oh, wait. It's all the way down there? Shucks. My bad. My sense of direction sometimes in 3D platformers can be a little rough. Not a bad spot for a campfire. Yeah, should we rest for now? I say let's do that. Okay. Rest for the day. Oops. Oh, Andu asks, why was Chronolock's message deleted? A very excellent question, and one which I'll share with you in a moment. Rio, weren't you talking about your favorite cooking shows on the boat? I mean, it would be one thing if we had a grill, or at least like some aluminum foil. I've researched all the best implements for my kitchen, but I don't follow any stick review blogs. Well, I normally order food. Not gonna be much help here. Ingwen, thoughts? Oh, we could cut the fish down the belly like this. Oh yeah, butterfly cut. Right. And then we can arrange some sticks across the coals like this and lay the fish on top. That looks good. Why didn't you just say that you knew how to cook it? Oh, sorry. No, it's fine. It's just... I know that I'm technically the expedition lead, but we're all in this together, right? Everyone has something to contribute. Everyone can take initiative. Oh yeah, of course. It's one thing for her to say that. She's still kind of intimidating, though. I like these interpersonal relationships. This is cool. This is really cool. That night, each of them dreamed of the gaping cave mouth at the center of the island. An echoing call murmured from deep within. Each of them heard their own name. Amy, Ryu, Ingwen. Upon waking, they would be too distracted to remember it. The next morning, a chorus of wildlife and ocean waves. Amy and Ryu were still sleeping as Ingwen quietly shuffled off for a walk. And sure enough, the barrier was still there. However, a dust-like powder began to cloud the air, vanishing as it touched the ground. The fine white particles had a nostalgic, unplaceable smell. They irritated Ingwen's throat. Covering her mouth, trying to avoid breathing the dust in, Ingwen ran to wake the others. Hey, is it snowing? Hey, everyone, wake up! Oh, it looks like the barrier is shedding some kind of energy particles. What the heck is it? The snow, I think it's creating some kind of feedback in the implants. I thought it was just tired, but what do we do? We need shelter. Wait, but what about our... No, head for the cave, now! Run! Are you sure about this? It's just a cave, right? It's our best option. Come on. All right. Ooh, what's this? Excuse me, what now? So this is creepy, but to answer your question really quickly before we dive into this because the question was, so why did Chrono get timed out? The reason Chrono got timed out is because we have this thing called wormholes. And so sometimes wormholes will appear. There's a... Try to see, there's a command here. Wormhole info? Let me see, hold on. I know I've got a command. I gotta find it real quick. Wormhole. Thought I had it. I don't know. Maybe not. I could be making that up, apparently. It's been a while. But wormhole, which is wormhole and wormhole want, are some options there. So as you'll notice, gosh, I should find that. Here we go. Mayday! Reports are coming in from Pixel Knight that a wormhole has appeared in the Manaverse in their very location. And then it lets us know. The intrepid Pixel Knight deftly pilots their way in and out of the wormhole, returning with food and drink to share with all in stream. What food or drink do they have? So you can let us know. You actually got through, which is great. And accidentally deleted your messages. That's true. Yeah, because Pixel Knight had a few messages. Sorry about that, Pixel Knight. So it's basically a way of playing a game. You have a chance. It's, I think, 50-50 if you get timed out or not. So that's what it is. And I do have some different commands here around it, but I can't remember what it was. Let's see. I have forgotten what it is. Custom commands. Let's see. Not that. So, oops, let's go back in here. Anyway, Andrew says thank you. Yeah. Oh no, my Spider-Man rant has been forever lost to time. No! Oh no. Let's see. I think... Oh, let's try this. Yeah, I'll have to look later. I do have another command there, but I can't remember what it is. I haven't used it for a while. It kind of just like initiates, hey, there is a wormhole out there that you should be aware of, but I can't remember what that is. So we shall move on from there. But anyway, that's that. And then getting back to this now, because this is The Observer. Ah, yes. That is the story of how I met Amy, Ingwen, and Ryu. What's that? You didn't see me? Of course you did. I was all around them. How do I explain? I'm Sephonie Island. Call me the spirit of the island if that helps. My flesh is soil and stone. My veins are roots and fungal filaments. I see what the creatures see, taste what they taste. It's more complicated than that, of course. But then so are the boundaries of your body and yourself. I used to live a simple life, but nothing calls into question what you are, quite like meeting someone entirely different. Interesting. I hope this project completes safely. I hope I can help everyone do a good job. I hope our research is valuable for humankind. It wasn't just they were human. No, it was those strange contraptions that each of them wore. A small black capsule linked into their nervous systems, offering mundane enhancements to physical strength and speed, but capable of more, much more. Onyx. I remember it like the night sky, like an ocean abyss. I remember its inky, swirling, irresistible pool. Onyx was not just a void, but a meeting. Every plant they linked with, every roving insect, every point of connection grew new tendrils of understanding between us. More and more I came to know them in the most beautiful way. So, What am I doing here? Why am I alone? There's more to this story. I must remember it. I must remember more. Firestorm Dragon, welcome on in. What are you playing today? This looks a little bizarre. It's a little different. This is Sephonie, and apparently we have just reached basically the completion of the tutorial phase. Cool. Is everyone okay? All good. Yes, but I'm worried. Do you think that barrier snow will let up anytime soon? Couldn't say. Never seen anything like it. Yeah, I guess you're right. In the meantime, why don't we look around? I bet there's a lot of interesting species to link with here. It does seem like a good idea to look around. If we're stuck in here, we should get a sense of potential food sources and dangers, rather than sit and wait for the rescue team. Yeah, that sounds good. Those sounds. So I think it just saved there. A little checkpoint there. So, honestly, I kind of feel like this is a good little stopping point. It's interesting. Andu says it's been like an hour and a half. Yeah. So I usually stream about 2 hours. But what I might do, and I'll put this out here. So, if you want me to go on more in this game, I could do that. Let's go back to this screen chat for a bit. Let's do this. So, if you want, yeah, Pixel Knight, our buddy Seth Haskell streaming. We can raid him. That's always a good one. So what we could do is we can play a little more of this game. Just kind of continue on, you know. It's been pretty interesting, pretty fun. Could go a little bit further in. Oh, Felix asks a great question. What am I playing this on? I'm playing it on Steam, and I'm using this controller here, which is just kind of a generic Asus Xbox controller clone, but it has a layout I'm a little more comfortable with, having the analog sticks both in line, which I prefer. So, poor Pixel Knight. Sorry, didn't mean to do this. But anyway, we could play a little more of this game, Sephonie. We can also jump to this other arcade game that I've got, another review game that we could just experience for a few minutes. It doesn't have to be anything drawn out or long. Just do that for a few to wrap up the stream. Or we can just end it here. So I'm open to your input at this point. Typically, we'd be wrapping up about 9:30 to 10, and it's only 9:20. Pixel Knight is fine with ending here if I so want. Yeah. Any other thoughts, folks? If anyone wants me to continue on, I'm happy to do a little bit more, but Andrew points out it's 11:20, which, fair point, Andrew, that's pretty late. It's pretty late. So it might be time that we start thinking of wrapping up. By the way, everyone, if you are new here, I do have a bunch of different links out there. I have an artofmana.com website. I also am on YouTube and Twitter. Of course, Discord, which I know many of you asked for invites to today, and I trust you as part of Beta 64's community. Anyway, please feel free to seek me out on these other platforms and things like that. So that's good. Twitchy Berry says, good night. I'm off to bed. No worries. I definitely understand that. Have a good one. I'll get back to you on those cards. I'll take a look at that. So it does seem like most folks are sort of saying, you know, this was a good stream, but that's about it. So yeah, if any of you are out there, you know, you haven't followed before, you liked what you saw, please do consider a follow. I sure would appreciate that. What we're going to do is we're going to do a raid, and I'm just going to double check. I'm pretty sure we're going to do Seth Haskell here. Let's just see. And again, as a reminder, I will be streaming on Thursday night. That will be at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. So please do hop in with me then. We're going to play some Animal Crossing. Should be a lot of fun. Hey, Anime Barrel, I was just prepping coffee for tomorrow, and you're back. Nice. We're actually about to... My vote is more mana stream. Oh, well... You know, let me just take a look here real quick. Let me just take a look. Let's see. I know. Let's see here. What have we got here? Ah, Seth playing some Final Fantasy VI on the SNES, which is pretty cool. I'll tell you, I wanted my voice heard. No, you know what, Animate Barrel? I'll tell you what. I will spend a few minutes. My lovely Memory is streaming as well. Oh, really? Memory Martin is live? Memory Martin is playing Pokemon Unite. Ooh. And we have not rated Memory Martin in a long time, so that might be a thing to do. But let's do this, since Animate Barrel mentioned this. Oh, Tux, you ending soon? Tux, too. What I think I've just decided, I'm going to do another 15 minutes here before I wrap up. Play about 15 minutes of another game here. And then we're going to do our raid. So, yeah, that's what I've decided. That's what we're going to do. See, Felix also says that. So, yeah, we're going to go with another 15 minutes here. And, yep, we got a few votes for that. So, let's do that. Let's do that then. So, let me just go into my stream info. Because we are going to... exit out of here. Actually, let me go here first. So this is the game. We're gonna just see if we can quit. Save and quit. There we go. And now I will be able to actually pull up that that info here. So that's what we're gonna do here. Let's see. I have. Oh, if I can find it. Have this game here that I want to play, Astro Ace. All right. And this is what's going to be coming up in the queue. All right. So let's get our info changed here to Astro Ace. It should be in here. Astro Ace. There it is. Boom. Done and done. Raid, what? No way, I didn't expect that. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much. Raiders, welcome on in. It's a unicorn invasion. Oh, you are too kind. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Andy, thank you. His me is good. I appreciate that. Pixel Knight's going to head out. Remember to stay pixelated. All right, no worries. Pixel Knight, you have a good one. And Tux, thank you so much. Welcome on in. Primarina, welcome on in. Thank you so much. My name is Mana. I'm an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro and original hardware, and indie titles. And we are going to play a game called Astro Ace now, which we were playing Sephonie, but we got to a good kind of stopping spot, and so we're gonna pause it there, and we're gonna play this. This is Astro Ace, another game which was provided to me for review. Now this one is one that I've played a little off stream, so I kind of already know a bit about what it's like. It's kind of neat. And since you're coming in here, it's a good opportunity for me to just share a little bit about what this game is. So Astro Ace is a retro-inspired, asteroids-inspired game. It involves trying to defeat asteroids and spaceships coming in. Ooh, I just realized somehow my camera just shut down on me. Let's fix that. It's been happening a lot lately. I don't know why, but that should fix it. There we go. So anyway, it's an asteroids-inspired game, but you have a fixed border that you can operate within. So that's it. Ooh, and tonight was D&D. I left my players on a big cliffhanger. Oh, Tux, that's awesome. And we're doing a shout out here. Tux2, thank you so much for that raid. That is huge. And cliffhanger's good. Folks, if you like D&D, check out Tux2. Let's go ahead and go in here. And ooh, I just realized I don't think this has controller support. Or maybe it did, but this controller isn't working? It's not. Why is that? I might need another controller to plug in here, actually, which is okay. Give me a moment. I'm going to plug that in. We'll go back to this for a moment. So there we go. And I'm tempted to try this controller here, which I actually have out for another stream I'll be doing. Little dusty at the moment. Sorry, I had it on the ground, so Mana Chug has already gotten to it. But this is one controller. But I believe I actually got this working with this controller. So I'm going to try my Logitech controller here. Anyways, use a Wii remote, Andu says. That actually would be pretty cool. I do like Wii remotes. If you don't know, I'm a big controller fan. I love controllers. I have a closet full of different controllers. And so just different ways to interface with games interests me, and as a result I tend to try experimenting with a lot of things, and I've kind of found certain controllers that I like, that I have preferences for. So let's see, there, that went in and it works. All right, huzzah. So we got this working, so we're gonna go ahead and launch, and you can see there, brake, boost, bomb and shoot, turn left and right. Okay, and so we're gonna do that. And oh, and with this, I can also, oops, blow up immediately, which, cool. You saw it in the background too, but I can switch it with this little mode button so that I can use either the analog stick or, analog stick or the directional pad, which is nice. So anyways, sorry for not really being totally ready. It kind of launched me into it without me expecting it to, but anyway. Let's go into this, and here we are. So restart. So again, boost like this. We can fire like this. We have ammo here, which is interesting. We can slow down. It's like a back boost. Think almost Star Fox-esque, right? You know. And we're trying to blow up stuff, right? Trying to get some power ups. Here we go. You get points that way. Again, we have these borders we can't pass. Got some ammo that way, which is nice. And there are some little power-ups and stuff, but some of them you don't necessarily want, because while they might do cool things, they're not as powerful. I don't know. I've experimented with this a bit. Now you can also customize your ship, so it's got almost like RPG elements in it. I know I was actually talking to a few folks offline about this game, and it's just kind of neat. I like it. Oh, and see, that's all of my, oh boy, shield used up. Okay, so I got boost up. There we go. And so you kind of just have to get in the zone. And that's going to tell you when enemy... oh, darn, swarms are going to come in. Now I can get this, but see, so this is the shocker. And that is cool. It can get maybe a few things, and you don't even have to be looking at the enemies that you're trying to blow up. But see, that's the problem. You can kind of get messed up where, you know, you think, oh, I could just, you know, go through that no problem because my old bullets and stuff were fine. But then, yeah, not so much. As you saw, it took a lot more with that sort of arcing electrical field to destroy an enemy ship or an asteroid. So judging your distance is really important. Okay, now here's something. What did I get? This is like a charge shot, I guess. This is actually one I don't think I've had yet. Boost up. That's cool. Whoa! Okay, see how it kind of went gray because I was going through there? Oh, darn. Okay. And I think I could maybe fire these a little faster. Oh, yeah. So I could do like a bunch of little shots, but as you can see, it doesn't really do much damage. Okay, so that's good to know. But check that out. It goes straight through them. So this is your Mega Man X style charge shot. Oh boy. And I need more stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no! I would have thought that would have let me go through. So this is a fun little game. Now I haven't quite leveled up yet, so once I do, I'll show you kind of what that mechanic is like. It's kind of neat. And you can get different ships. Some of the leveling up with different ships is just purely cosmetic. Some of it actually does improve certain aspects of your ship, whether it's flying or your defense or power. It's very similar. Oops, very similar to different carts. There we go. We leveled up, level 9. All right. And so then we've unlocked something. What have we unlocked? We've unlocked these little missiles, this new equipment, okay? So there we are. And if we go to our hangar here, we can actually go through, and we've got, for example, these different colors we can use right there. And then we also have these different ships. And you can see there's actually a lot that are unlocked, or sorry, that are locked, I should say. And then down below each ship, there is also an indicator of what stats are really important in this game. So it's a very simple sort of game. It doesn't take a lot of, brain power to kind of figure out what's going on here. But here, let's try a different fighter here. Let's do that, and then I think we can actually assign. See, there we go. We can actually assign a second power up now. So we've got the rocket, which is cool. And I don't think we have anything else. Oh, we do have anything else. A red sight. There we go. And we do have multiple equipment that we can actually use right off the bat. So that's kind of nice too. But I think I am going to start with the standard cannon in here. It's pretty good. Achievement unlocked. I don't need it. Okay, fair enough. And so there's that. And let's restart and let's try it with this ship. Which, there we go. So we've got some upgrades right off the bat, which is nice. It's going to make this much, much easier using these rockets, which are, I guess, homing missiles, I suppose, really. Ooh. Would make it easier if I didn't just fly right into that baddie there. A lot faster. This is good. All right, let's grab the Vulcan. The Vulcan is interesting because it... oops, there we go. It does take longer for you to do damage, and you go through your ammo very quickly, which is limited in the top... Or sorry, the bottom right, you can see Oh dear. So yeah, that didn't go quite so well, right? I'm gonna go back here, and I want to change to. Well, actually, no. Let's leave that. No, actually, let's try this fighter again, but we're gonna give it a fresh coat of paint. Should we do blue, yellow, orange, red? What do you think? Kind of thinking. I'm feeling the orange. Let's do the orange. And restart here. And boost. There we go. All right. And if there's anything you want me to try before we wrap this up, let me know. Here we are. There's that. Oops. And around we go. There's that. And oh yeah, orange was the right choice. Thank you so much. I like it. There we go. Actually, you might be seeing some more orange in my overlays coming up soon. I actually have some more color I'll be adding in, which I'm excited about. Anyway, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. Oh, this is the beam here. Which, yeah, that's cool. It's a thing. Let's grab those missiles real quick. But you do have to be careful. Low ammo, see? So it'd be nice if I could grab... Oh, yeah, see? Some of the weapons are a little difficult to deal with, just saying. What did we unlock? Ooh, is that a new blue? New paint job. Confirm. I gotta grab that new paint job. That's spiffy. I like that light blue. Let's try that. It's kind of cool looking. And I like how the window kind of turns to a faint green. Those are like mana colors. It's like yellowish green. Anyway. Oh, I guess it's just yellow. This is orange. This is yellow. It glows yellow, but it's got a little green tint to it. Anyway. Let's restart. This game looks cool, right, Scooter? That's what I'm saying. This one is, it's pretty fun. I'm definitely down to recommend this one. It's pretty inexpensive. I believe, what, $5, I want to say? I wasn't planning on streaming this tonight, so I didn't look it up, whereas Sephonie is 30. This, I believe, was like 5. Again, I could be wrong here, but you know, it's been a few days since I've looked it up. It's just a good retro style arcadey game, and sometimes that's exactly what I need. I love... What? Who is Metal Ryan? Metal Ryan is someone we need to shout out. Scooter. Thank you so much. Hey, how's it going? 10
Hey, Mana,
months.
what's
Oh, Ryan. Oh, we are playing this retro style game, I should say, called Astro Ace, which is pretty cool. I got this one for review. I was playing Sephonie earlier, which is a really interesting game as well. And thank you for that resub. Yeah, so this is one that is fairly inexpensive again, and worth, I believe, checking out, especially if you're a fan of asteroids, which, I don't know, that's one of my favorite arcade games. It's just a classic, although I may actually prefer the Atari 2600 version of it, if you can believe that. I do really enjoy the big blocky asteroids in that game. But I've been playing a lot of Galaxian, and you know, it's sort of my routine that I have it next to me here. I just fire it up real quick, and I can play a round or two. Sometimes, usually it's just 1/4 worth, and it's a good way to just wrap up a night. and maybe alleviate a little stress. It's good. It's fun, simple. You don't have to overthink it. Some of these arcade games are so great. And I do plan, by the way, on playing some more arcade games on stream, officially licensed through my at Games Legends or at Games Gamer Mini and my Super Retrocade, which is I think gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna do a stream of that. When is a good question? I don't have an answer for you. Hopefully it will be next week. Kind of depends on when I get the Panic Playdate. By the way, it's another nice thing that even though this game is an arcade style game, there's this sense of leveling up and progression. So these are short bursts, you know, you have one life to live, and yet you can sort of level up, and hopefully, in theory, we'll be getting some even better items and things that will assist us in our run. Oh, and I haven't even used the bomb yet, so I'll have to use that in a little bit here. Here, let's try that. There we go. So I think you only have one. Oh no, I have two right now. So it depends. So if I start getting to the point where I'm panicking, I'll have to remember to use that bomb. Again, little things that I forgot since my last playthrough, or my last time playing this, which I didn't spend a lot of time in this game. But yeah, this is a good one. Oh, damage up. This is good. Oh, ah! Whoo! Use that bomb just in the nick o' time. Whew. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. I like those little drones, the way that they work. Oh gosh! Should have used my bomb. I didn't. Anyway. But yeah, Metal Ryan is doing good. And Scooter says, Kendra tried Paperboy on the arcade machine. Nice. How did Kendra like it? And Animate Barrel says, been thinking of you, Scooter, sending our love to Kendra. I'll tell you what, we're going to do one more here, trying to get to level 10, and that'll be our last run for the night. So here we go. And then I think we're going to be raiding Mary Martin, because we never really get a chance to do that. Oh my gosh, wait. No, sorry. We're doing another one. That was pitiful. Anyway. Sorry about that. Oof. No good. Let's try this again. And what do you think, everyone? Is this a game that you'd be interested in trying? Oof. There we go. Boost up. Oh boy. Do I want that? Let's try it. Oh no, I was going to show you the laser. Ah, shucks. Hey, but we made it to level 10. That's all right. Not my style, but it looks fun for other people, Animate Barrel says. That's fair. I definitely try it. $5 doesn't look too bad for it, Scooter says. And so there you go. It's a little different. It's a little different. I totally get it. You know, if you're not a big fan... Ooh, that's a cool ship. If you're not a big fan of this style game, yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, I just got an achievement, too. Good way to wrap things up, I'd say. So, yeah. So there we are. Thank you again. If anybody here is new and you haven't been here, you have any questions, feel free. I do a lot of stuff. I'm on the internet in a lot of ways. And we are streaming this week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I'm pretty proud of the lineup we've got here. Got some good stuff heading your way. There's something I think for everyone this week. We had this indie title, of course, and coming up we also have Animal Crossing on Thursday, which I'm excited for. So if you want to hang out with me, see some Animal Crossing, we're gonna try to complete the 100 fish in a row challenge, which I'll tell you, it's a struggle. The struggle is real. I haven't been able to manage it yet, but maybe this will be the time. Who knows? We're going to give it a shot. The 100 fish in a row challenge. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is a this is a pretty cool little thing inside the game where you end up having to catch a fish every single time you cast your line and attract the attention of a fish. If you miss that fish that has noticed you, then you have to restart the whole thing. And you have to do this 100 times in a row. It can be a pretty big challenge. So we're going to try and do that on Thursday. And then Saturday, we are going to be playing some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and chatting and hanging out. It was a lot of fun this last Saturday. So I just want to do it again. And folks, I want to say too, and this is going to sound just so absolutely uber lame of me, but I gotta let you know this. You see, Twitch is an interesting thing. The closest thing to a fish emote. I love it, Anime Barrel. Twitch is an interesting thing, and you see, I haven't done a ton of streams this month, but with Easter and that whole week I took off, and so it's been kind of another light month, and so then there's this kind of periodic time where you lose a few folks who follow. They either of their own volition, or they might be bot accounts or expired accounts that might be sometimes people that just followed as a part of a raid and didn't necessarily find the content that interesting. And there's a lot of perfectly valid reasons for folks to unfollow, and there's perfectly normal ones to explain. That's not anything I should take personally, but it happens. And so this month, we haven't played a lot of games that have attracted new folks. And when we started this stream, we were at net zero. Net zero, that's a good one, Anime Barrel. Net zero for new friends of Mana, new followers for the month. And I know this sounds like a shameless plug. I apologize. I just want to let you know that that's where we were sitting at. And not only Christ has risen, but man has too. Hallelujah, Scooter. You goofball. But I lost my train of thought. Anyway, oh yeah. All that to say that it's been a very light month, and thank you to those of you who did follow today, because that helped us to get into a net positive for the month, which is, it's important to me. I've never had a month where I've lost followers, and I don't want that to be the case. And I've never had fewer than 8 new followers in a month, which someday it's going to happen. I get it. But if it's possible that we could reach 8 new friends of Mana, net gain for this month before the last stream this week, which would be the last stream of this month, that'd be awesome. So if you know somebody who might enjoy this stream, or you have maybe a way, big or small, that you can shout me out, and if you feel like you want to do that, I don't want to force anyone to do this, but you feel like that's something you can do and you want to do.
Well, look at you joining the Friends of Mana.
Or you just want to follow, like Jaden Buck. Thank you so much. All of those things really help to support me and this channel. And again, it's not an expectation. It's not something I feel awful asking. I just want to be transparent and let you know kind of where things are. And Jaden, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yay, new friend indeed. Jaden, thank you. I hope you have been enjoying it here. I imagine you've just been hanging out and lurking and stuff. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. And let's actually also take a moment here to just wrap up with some thank yous for the day. So this whole stream actually started out right. We had our first person in the chat. Animate Barrel, thank you for being here early and sticking around to the end. Cellcast Gaming rated right off the bat. Thank you so much. Nexo Phoenix Gaming resubscribing for 29 months in a row. Beta 64 somehow rating us twice. I don't know how that worked. Twitch be broken. And then Evildoers Beware, Andu5679, dedicated _ lurking _ 9_2_5 all followed. Thank you 3 so much for that. And Andu, thank you for sticking around too. Chrono gifting a sub to Pixel Knight, Tux 2 rating. Who is Metal Ryan resubscribing for 10 months. And Jaden Buck 2001 following. So thank you all for that. Shooter McGavin, love that game, Mana. I'm super happy you enjoyed that. I'm assuming are you thinking about both games, or are you talking about specifically Astro Ace, which was the second one we did? Should we continue on with some Sephonie, see where that's going, or maybe not? We'll find out. Chat with me in Discord. But let's do this. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate you. Scooter. Oh, Shooter McGavin.
Oh, thank you. How generous.
Good
Shooter McGavin
stream,
with 100
Lana.
bits.
Excited for this week.
Oh, Shooter McGavin, thank you so much for those bits. Shoot, we've got an all-round awesome stream here tonight. This made my day. I'll tell you, I can't wait. It's going to be hard not to stream tomorrow night and have to wait until Thursday, but thank you ever so much for that. And let's just double check and make sure that we've still got folks streaming as was our thought. Oh man, all the cool fish emotes are coming out now. I love it. All right, let's see here. And oh, I love it. I love it. That's you gotta use that bag. You can also use the throwing emote with the bell bag with bits in it. I always like doing that combination too. So feel free. Don't worry, I'm streaming tomorrow night. There you go. You can check out Scooter tomorrow night, which would be a very, very good one indeed. So Felix, thank you so much for those cheers as well. Thank you all so much. We are going to rate. Let's see. We've got Seth. But I don't see Memory. Oh, no, Memory Martin still is writing. Is still streaming. Memory Martin. We have not rated Memory Martin in quite a while, actually. So I'm actually excited for this. Now, those of you who don't know, Memory Martin is actually not just a friend of Mana, but also self-described secretary of Mana. Actually, oh yeah, pie in the face tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, nice, Scooter. But yes. Oh, what's this? Creators and moderators can highlight their chat messages with one of 4 designs. Use the announce command. Hype. Does that work? Huh. Cool. I just did an announcement apparently. So I don't know how that works. But we're going to do a... I like the first game, Shooter McGavin says. I'm glad. I think it was pretty cool, actually. I think it was pretty cool. So there we go. We're counting down that raid for Memory Martin. So self-described Secretary of Mana. She is a Mana mod and someone who's helped out a bunch on this channel. And it's been a while. So Scooter says amazing announcement. It just said hype, right? So my friends, thank you again for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope that you've enjoyed your time here. Do good. Be well. Stay safe and healthy. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Oops, 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 oops. Do the thing. I know how to stream. There we go. I feel like I want to get a new background for this. I think I am. Jaden, thank you so much for that follow. I think I'm going to get a new background for this particular screen. I have an idea. We'll see. You wait and see. I think I got something up my sleeves. It'll be fun. All right, let's rate it. It's going to be a mana splash raid. If you've never done it before, it looks like this. Pop this into the chat. If you don't have the emotes, that's fine. That is fine. But it looks like this. We're chucking some mana potions. That's what we're doing. Do good and be well. Bye-bye.